Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are trying out the good old whipped coffee, otherwise known as Dalgona coffee. I am obsessed with this. If you have not tried it, you totally need to. Even if you're not a coffee drinker, you might actually like this because my husband hates coffee and he actually said this was pretty good. So stay tuned if you want to see how I make it. It's also really cheap to make, so very budget friendly, way cheaper than going to Starbucks, which a lot of those are closed right now anyway, but all you're gonna need is some instant coffee. I'm just using classic roast from Great Value. It's pretty cheap. You could make a lot of coffee with this, so I would go cheap on it. That's just me. You can do what you want. And then I'm also using just plain old table sugar. You probably have that on hand. And then you'll just need water. That's it. That's all you need to make this whipped coffee. Oh, and your milk. You do have to put it over milk. I guess you could just eat the whip, but I don't think it tastes very good that way. So probably want some milk too, I guess. But before we get started, consider hitting that little subscribe button down there. I make tons of what's for dinner videos every single Sunday, cooking, cleaning, motherhood, lifestyle, do a little bit of everything, but I would love to have you, so hit that little button, give this video a thumbs up, and let's go ahead and get started. So this is super easy. All I have here is a tablespoon of hot water. I just warmed it up in the microwave, and then I'm just gonna be adding in a tablespoon of regular instant coffee. With this, you're gonna want equal ratios. So you're gonna want 1 tablespoon of the water, 1 tablespoon of the coffee, and then you're also gonna want 1 tablespoon of the sugar. I have always done 1 tablespoon of sugar, but I have heard that you can kind of switch that up to what you want. But that is what I do, 1 tablespoon of each. And then all you have to do is just go ahead and whip it up. I'm literally just using 1 beater in here just because it's a small little measuring cup, but this is gonna get whipped until you get a really nice, like thick whipped cream consistency, and it's so good.
I saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew.
All right, that is about the consistency that we want. You can tell it's like a whipped cream consistency. It is so good. This is a really strong coffee flavor, so you definitely want to pour this over some milk. When I'm making my whipped coffee, I usually just put mine in a mason jar with a little bit of ice. And then for my milk, I like to use a little bit of this vanilla almond milk. I do about that much, and then I also do half of some milk. I actually prefer 2%, but this is whole milk just because it's what I have on hand right now, and I'm not going to the store. And then all you've got to do is just spoon all of that yummy coffee goodness right on top. Like, how yummy does that look? This is my new favorite thing. This is like my quarantine treat for staying home with my kids every single day. Anyone else? I definitely have been loving this for like an afternoon pick-me-up. So good. Gotta get every last bit on there. Like, guys, how good does that look? Yum! If you haven't tried this, you need to. But that is all you have to do to make this really delicious whipped coffee. It reminds me of like a cold foam cold brew, but opposite. Normally with a cold foam cold brew, you're gonna have cold brew on the bottom and then the top is gonna be more like the milky frothy, but this is the complete opposite and it's so good. You're gonna love this one. Definitely, if you have tried it, let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you're new here, hit that little subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care.